Thursday's first video for you. First news story is from Gojam. The news story is about Ethiopian government, Amhara regional government's crackdown on Fano commanders in a town of the Gojam zone. People are clashing with security forces. Some roads are blocked. Exchange of fire between locals and security forces is being reported. Situation is very volatile in this town of the Amhara region. Second news story is about a video which I talked about a few hours ago. The video showed Tigray fighters, TDF fighters reportedly, and extrajudicial killings were shown in the video. Some injured soldiers were being shot. It was being said that the video was from Rama front. And that the killed soldiers were either Amhara or Eritrean soldiers. We were waiting for some official response from Tigray. Now, Tigray presidential spokesperson Getachew Reda just 2 hours ago spoke about this video. What is he saying? And is his explanation convincing? Third news story is about an Ethiopian journalist, a historian who has gone missing in the Amhara region. We are seeing that people are disappearing. And lastly, viewers, last news story is from Tigray's capital, Mekele. We have a picture for you. The picture speaks for itself. First news story is from a town in the Amhara region where clashes between security forces and locals are being reported. Some roads are blocked. Armed locals can be seen patrolling the streets of this town. What happened in this town? Name of the town is Motta, viewers. Motta, I think, is in Gojam zone of the Amhara region. Firstly, have a look at these pictures. The pictures are from Motta town. You can see the pictures on your screen. The pictures show armed locals who could be Fano members. You can see that they are protesting. They are out in the streets of this town, Motta. The other pic shows a road which is blocked by locals. What happened there in this town? Well, government forces entered Motta town. They wanted to arrest some Fano members, some Fano commanders. Clashes erupted. The locals came to know of this raid and they blocked the roads. Later, clashes erupted between the local Fanos and security forces. Are these security forces from the Amhara region? We don't know. It is being said that there are several forces part of this operation. Ethiopian National Defense Force and some Amhara regional forces are part of this operation against Fano in Motta town. But operation has turned into escalation between the locals and Fano locals and security forces, and locals supported by Fano members. This is not the first time that we're seeing this thing in Motta town. Around 2 months ago, a Fano member was killed in Motta town by security forces. After that, we saw clashes between Fanos of nearby areas, locals and government forces. Some soldiers were injured too. Several Fano members were arrested. They were later released. Situation remained volatile for several days. Now, once again, we are seeing that serious law and order situation is developing in Motta town of Gojam. We saw similar scenes in Mekele where a few days ago some Fano members were arrested, but people took to the streets and later in Mekele Fano members were released. Then we saw that in Voldia as well, where East Amhara Fano commander was arrested in Kobo, I think. And then we saw protests in Voldia and Kobo. Now we are seeing the same thing in Motta town. People out on the streets, roads, some roads are blocked. Reportedly, security forces could not detain Fano member. They tried to detain, but then locals intervened and security forces had to step back. But situation overall is very volatile, viewers. We'll try to update in coming hours about the arrests, the casualties. What we can confirm now is that roads, some roads are blocked in Motta town. There was an exchange of gunfire between locals and security forces. There might have been some injured and casualties in Motta town. Second news story is about a video which I talked about a few hours ago. The video showed some TDF fighters and some injured soldiers were being killed in the video. It was being said the video was from Rama town, though it has not been geolocated so far. Now, Getachew Reda, Tigray presidential spokesperson, spoke about this video. What is he saying? And what he's saying, is it convincible? He has denied the involvement of Tigray Defense Force. He says there is no TDF soldiers seen in the video, firstly. Secondly, he says that the video, he says that there was no fighting on Rama front. And it is being said that the video is from Rama. So he said there was no fighting on Rama front. And thirdly, he says that these are Shabia soldiers, Eritrean soldiers, who are killing each other. So Getachew Reda has completely rejected this video as false, that it's not related to Tigray. He says it's Eritrean soldiers shown in the video killing each other. Now, yes, the video it might not be from Rama because it has not been geolocated so far. It is being said it's from Rama, but geolocation is awaited. What about the fighters shown in the video and the victims? Are they from Tigray or the Eritreans killing each other? Some experts of the area who know the dialect, who we talk to, they say that the dialect of the fighters shown in the video is that of Tigrayans of Tigray. So TDF fighters are seen in the video. I don't know why Getachew is denying this thing, which is very evident. From which front is this video? Let's wait. It could be geolocated in coming hours. So he should have called for investigation, I think, instead of denying, instead of rejecting it altogether. He should have called for investigation, that Tigray would investigate the video. And if there is something wrong, it would take action. But he is totally rejecting, and he says there is no TDF fighter shown in the video. All are Amhara fighters killing each other, which is not very convincing. But let's see, maybe he is right, but we'll have to wait and see. So far, what we have confirmed through some experts is that TDF fighters can be seen in the video. Front, the location of the video, it remains to be geolocated. Video must be investigated, viewers. No one should try to defend this video. If something is happening, an atrocity is being committed, it should be condemned. Whether you are a Tigrayan or an Eritrean or an Amhara, fight wars like fighters, like soldiers. If you want to fight a war, try to put an end to this war. But if you cannot put an end to this war, then fight like soldiers. Soldiers don't kill injured soldiers. And great journals of the history, great fighters of the history, they were known for being soft on prisoners. Yes, they were very hard on their rivals. But when someone is in a vulnerable position, a soldier never kills him or her, his rival. That's not a sign of being a good soldier, a groomed soldier, a disciplined army. So the video should be investigated. But what I'm saying is that this video shows the hatred among these fighting factions in northern Ethiopia and Eritrea. If there is no solution, this hatred will consume this entire territory. People will suffer. Fighters will suffer. Third news story is about another disappearance in the Amhara region of Ethiopia. A historian, a journalist has gone missing. He was arrested in May last year as well, and once again he is missing. General Tafira Mamu has been recovered at last. He remained missing for around 2 days. Then last night we heard that he was detained at a police station in Bahidar. Now this second person is missing. What is his name? His name is Tadeos Tanto. Tadeos Tanto is a journalist, a historian, a staunch supporter of ethnic Amhara group, a very vocal critic of Oromia forces. He has gone missing. He was arrested last year as well in Addis Ababa when he was there in connection with Adwa celebrations. In May, I think he was arrested, and for more than a month he remained in prison. Later he was released. He is an old man. He must be around 60 to 70 years old. Where is he? So far his whereabouts are unknown. No government department has confirmed his arrest. In coming hours he could be shown as well, like Tafira Mamu was shown a few hours ago. So in the Amhara region we are seeing that those voices which are vocal against Amhara regional government, against other regions as well, against federal government, they are being targeted. Fano supporters are being targeted. That is why we are seeing Fano commanders Tafira Mamu and now Tadeos Tanto has been detained, it seems. Last story is from Mekele Tigray's capital, where though aid is arriving, but still tens of thousands are in dire need of humanitarian assistance. It takes time to deliver aid to Tigray. In Tigray, 90% of people are dependent on aid. We have a picture for you which sums up what's happening in Tigray. The picture is from Mekele, Tigray's capital. If this is happening in Mekele, imagine what would be happening in rural areas of Tigray. The picture shows a lady who was carrying a child on her back, but she's so weak due to hunger that she just collapsed on the road. You can see a picture on your screen. This picture shows what people of Tigray are going through, viewers, that mothers, children, elderly, everyone is suffering in Tigray. What is required is fast delivery and fast distribution of aid, which will take some time. If 100 trucks enter Tigray, then distribution takes time as well. You need fuel too. So yes, the speed of aid delivery is increasing, but still distribution takes some time. And this momentum should continue. If there is no sustained momentum, again people will keep on suffering. So we should not neglect what's happening in Tigray. While we are covering battlefield developments from Tigray Eritrea border, from Volkait, we should not forget that people in Tigray, civilians who have nothing to do with this war, who are just victims, they are suffering. They need attention of Ethiopian people, Ethiopian government, and international community as well. Thank you for watching.